Hello and welcome back to the Maccadam's Comlink. I'm Oshi.
I'm Silas.
And today we're going to be covering Transformers Prime Episode 18, Metal Attraction. This aired July 9th, 2011, with a score of 7.3 out of 10. Any first thoughts before we go over the, what's the fuck is it called? Summary. I know words.
Good job. 7.3 is high. What's the highest we've had?
I think maybe a 7.5 or an 8, something like that. I don't remember which episode it was. I could scroll through my 128 page document.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Just
Many things. Many things.
do not scroll through your document. You'll never find your spot again.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. The summary for this actually isn't terrible grammar for once, but that's just because it's
Yay.
one sentence.
Oh.
It's hard to fuck it up. Bulkhead, RC, and Miko clash with Arachnid and Breakdown over a weapon that could manipulate magnetic fields.
Okay, that's a good summary. That's not bad.
They kept it simple. No mention of June, but whatever.
She's not important.
She annoys me a little bit in this episode. I won't lie.
Does she remind you of your mother?
No, she reminds me of fuck, who is it?
I don't know. Actually, your mother's awesome. I don't know why I said that.
That's the funniest thing of like I've mentioned to friends, including you, I think, where I'm like, yeah, my mom apologized for insert thing here, and they're like, your mom apologizes? So we start out with Ratchet alerting RC that there's a vehicle approaching, and it's like, oh my god, it's a Decepticon. Nope, it's just Jack's mom.
Just Jack's
June.
fucking mom.
And apparently this is happening often because RC's just like, again? And the only explanation is she worries. Okay?
Yes, she does worry. And maybe she needs to sort that out.
Yes. Yes, she does. Which we do get we do get, some decent conclusion at the end. So that's nice, but we'll get there.
I love how Optimus just like isn't there. It's like, yeah, June's mom is gonna be here. I'm out. I'm done.
Yeah, we'll get to that in just a second because that's a oh okay.
I don't like that.
No, I will say the way she parked scared me just a smidge. She was going full speed and then just breaks 2 inches in front of a wall immediately. Is this all moms or is this just my mom?
She's dumb. I think she just doesn't know how to drive a car.
What I'm saying is because my mom does the same thing. She waits for the last possible second to brake, and it freaks me the fuck out.
Why does your mother do that?
I don't know. I think the Phoenix driving has gotten to her, or the Tempe whatever it is, Arizona driving in general.
Wherever
I
the
don't know
hell
if
you are.
wherever I am. I don't know if you remember Abby's crash out when she was driving in the rain.
Yes, I do.
People suck at driving here.
It's a weird ass place. I've been there once. I wasn't driving, but I didn't get it.
Also, we have 6-lane highways, which is gross.
Yeah, they're awful. They're terrible.
Also, my coworkers don't understand that there are highways smaller than 6 lanes.
What?
I've been like, yeah, a 2-lane highway. They're like, the fuck is a 2-lane highway? That's not real. That's not a real thing. I'm like, oh my fucking.
That's literally how I get to college.
That's what I'm saying. A 6-lane highway is madness.
That's too many. It's too many lanes.
It's too many lanes. I don't. No, it's terrifying. But anyways, June says that she got off her shift early and decided to stop by. And the only reason that I can justify this of getting off a shift early is they live in the middle of nowhere.
I was gonna say, because she said that, and I was like, I don't think that's how hospitals work. I don't think you can just do that.
You can sometimes, but like the only time that I know my mom has gotten to leave early is when she's been called in for extra and they don't need her anymore. Like that's the
Got it.
only time. If you're like scheduled, I have never had like, oh yeah, I just came home early.
Yeah, that doesn't
They're
work.
understaffed as it is.
Right. When was this made? Maybe it was better then. No, I feel like hospitals have probably always been understaffed.
Yeah, especially I mean it's gotten worse since the pandemic,
Right.
but like yeah, early 2000s ish I don't think was any better.
Right.
It's interesting. June turns to Ratchet and then just calls him doctor, which is interesting cuz he's a medic,
Right. Medics aren't
but
doctors.
medics aren't doctors. I guess he very well could have been a doctor before the war. That's like probably what happened. But like currently, he is not a doctor.
Maybe June is just trying to like show her respect, you know.
I don't know.
I don't know. I loved how when she addressed them, neither Ratchet or RC responded verbally to her.
Nope. They
They
just
were just
nod.
like, yeah. It's like
Yep.
that's hilarious.
And then we get to the gross. I
Hmm.
can't
Hmm.
tell if she's doing this bit to mess with Jack or if this is real. Legitimately.
Either
She
way, wrong.
Either way, no. Because she asks where Optimus is and then gets disappointed, like, oh, he's not here. I wore my heels. Like, ew! Ew!
Uh,
I know that human and transformer relationships are a canon thing. I don't have to like it.
that's fucked. That's actually fucked. Gray, didn't you say something about there being a movie about that?
Oh yeah, I read somewhere of a movie where this girl fucks a car and then has a baby with it.
What the fuck? Wow.
The video is not
No.
recorded, by the way. It's just the audio, in case you were worried.
Yeah, no, you're good. I mean,
That's
why would I record myself in this dark ass closet?
maybe you like being in a dark ass closet.
No, I already got out of here. I don't want to come back.
I mean, you are just like a creature.
This is true. That's the fun thing about being gender fluid. Every time someone asks me what pronouns do you use, I'm like, yes,
Yeah.
all
I'm
of
gonna
them.
be so honest. You're like not even human in my head. You're just a being.
Yes,
So
that's
I
my
just
goal.
like when I think of you, there's just an image in my head of you perching on the counter in a really weird gremlin pose. I
I
think you
do have
did
a
that
photo.
once.
I do have a photo of me sitting on the counter eating snacks at like what was it, 1 a.m. probably having a minor crisis. I'll send it to you later because I have done that.
I mean, I have too, so I can't really blame you.
My
Actually, I
mother
can't
would
really
call
perch on
me
my counters.
my mother would call me gargoyle when we had stairs because I just perch on the stairs.
I mean, yeah, your mom's right.
Yeah, no, she is.
Okay,
but
episode.
but yeah, the heels thing. Huh.
Uh,
Ew, gross. I will say, if she's doing this to mess with Jack, that's kind of funny. I won't lie.
It is kind of funny, but also at the expense of Optimus, that's not great.
I
Like
mean,
if
he
he's
doesn't
not in on
know.
it,
He doesn't know. I don't know if he doesn't know is better or worse, actually.
I just think it's bad. I just think there are better ways to mess with your children.
Yeah, probably, probably, because like pretending th- pretending
Manipulate
that
them.
you're into a million year
Gaslight your
old
children.
robot is weird.
Yeah, yeah, that's super weird. Gray says to just manipulate them instead.
Just manipulate. Isn't that what she does later in this episode, though? Kind of.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I feel like it's less manipulation and more just like forcing her will. Okay, that's literally what manipulation is. I don't know. I couldn't tell ya. Maybe.
Maybe while they're having this disturbing conversation, Ratchet notices a very unusual magnetic fluctuation, and back at
Yay.
the Nemesis, Soundwave notices the same. And somehow Megatron looks at this and goes, "Yep, I know exactly what that is. I want it. I know that that's an invention of mine. Give it back." I who that would be I can understand it if it's like the only thing that could make that sort of magnetic pulse, whatever. But if it's not, that would be like looking at a slightly a slightly weird seismograph and going, "That's my earthquake machine." Like, how do you know?
I don't know. And also, what the fuck is Megatron at this point? He was a gladiator, then he was a fucking chemist. Now he's an engineer, I guess. Like,
He says Decepticon invention, so it's not necessarily that it is his. He might not have made it, or someone else made it. He killed them and said, "Yeah, this is mine now," because that's something he probably would do.
100%.
But yeah, what is this career path?
You
I
know, I
don't
mean, when you're
understand.
like millions of years old, I guess you have the time, but also in the middle of a fucking war,
Right, in the middle of a war that you're actively fighting, that you are in charge of one side of.
you are quite literally the general. I don't know. Maybe he's just got a lot of time.
That, or he does dictating of just telling people, "Do this thing for me," and I will say I did it.
Oh, 100%.
Because that's we were talking about that theory with like him making the virus.
Hmm.
But yeah, Megatron knows that that's a Decepticon invention, and he wants it back.
Yeah.
Enter Breakdown. And Breakdown's walking and saying, "I will retrieve it because I want to redeem myself."
Yeah. Breakdown, why would he volunteer for this without his husband?
I
Like
don't know.
every single
I don't
time
know.
that he's fought without his husband, he's lost.
There's a reason they're a team.
There's a gay person.
But yes,
Oh, there's
Breakdown
several gay
and
people.
Knockout are canonically married in a different continuity. But
Well, it's the
I
same
thought I know gay
continuity,
people
just the
existed before
comics.
2015.
yes, that. No, gay people didn't exist before
We
2015.
said this came out in 2011.
Yeah, but they're robots, they're not people.
Okay.
They don't technically have a sense of gender, so.
That is true. What is your goal? No,
Oh, also,
yeah.
Breakdown's prosthetic eye thing. Thoughts?
Um, I wish we had a scene where we could see what he sees.
Yeah.
Because how does that work? I mean, I assume Knockout made it, but
Right. It's either a prosthetic or it's like just a cover. So then it's
yeah.
just one eye.
I mean, it seemed like it was functional, like he could see out of it,
To some degree, yeah.
but I don't know how functional it is.
Right, because later Arachnid makes fun of his depth perception, so.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, I think it's interesting that, like, instead of the usual thing of everything's completely normal by the next episode, they actually took the time to, like, create something, like a reminder of something
Right.
that happened.
Yeah, I agree. It
As if
definitely.
he needed a reminder, though, because Megatron will be there to remind him.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, he's not living that down. Not until he dies.
You got your ass handed to you by humans. You're gonna go get this invention for me? Please.
Yeah. No, why did Megatron even agree to that? Like, why did he not also send Knockout?
I don't
Is he
know.
dumb?
At at this point, I feel like he wants them to fail at this point.
Yeah.
Because
Maybe
I know he
Megatron
wants
doesn't
the
care.
invention, but like
Maybe he doesn't care about the war and he just wants to fuck with his guys.
that would be unfortunate.
That would be
That would be really unfortunate.
unfortunate yet hilarious.
The war is just the subplot to him trying to get his ex-husband back.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel bad because Breakdown then says, "I must never again fail you."
The complex he must have. Like,
He is so he you cannot
get
tell
these
me
guys
that
some
this
therapy.
boy they need so much therapy.
They
But
need help.
you cannot tell me that this man is not sad all the fucking time.
Of course he's sad. I mean, they're all sad. Look at Starscream.
Yes.
Yeah,
Starscream has a different type of complex. That's a different problem.
That's true.
Starscream is his own problem.
Starscream, he needs to be put down.
He is in a hell of his own making.
This is true. And Megatron's making. I mean, it's kind of getting the
Megatron's
shit beat
making
out
as
of him.
well. But also, there are multiple times, actually in other shows, where Starscream leaves. He can go. He can be on his own.
Why the fuck is he still there? I don't know who either of those people are.
So, while they're talking about this magnetic, no wait, not. Oh, after the "I must never again fail you,"
Mm-hmm.
Bulkhead comes in with Raph and Miko, which, first of all, adorable that Raph came along.
I mean, B's out on recon. He has to.
He's out on recon, exactly. Then the most adorable thing happens. So Miko's talking about like Bulkhead's an animal, and she starts doing like the claw hands.
Uh-huh.
And behind her, after she does that, you can see Raph do like these tiny little claw hands, and it's so cute.
It's
Actually,
adorable.
it took a photo of, I don't know where the fuck my phone is. I'll send it to you later. But
Yeah.
like, it's the cutest dang thing. But then they see June, and I love that Miko's pigtails are indicative of her emotions because they're drooped. And she's just like, remember when this was a secret club?
Poor Miko. Now she has to worry about adults in her safe space.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, as much as I understand June's reasoning for checking in,
Mm-hmm.
you're also invading other children's safe space.
Right. Yeah, June
But-
definitely needs to, like, back off a little bit.
What if I
Yeah.
Silas right?
I'd rather you not.
Oh, what would you do if I did?
What am I gonna do? I'm in Arizona and I'm broke. Jump through the
Why are
fucking
you in
screen?
fucking Arizona?
They live in Arizona.
Why do you live in Arizona? That's a terrible place to live.
Ask my parents. I didn't choose this.
I went there once and I was like, never again.
Yeah, that's fair. It kind of, the weather sucks a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how bad it sucks? I just looked at the weather and I said, oh, it's only 92.
It's fucking September.
Yep.
Oh, thanks for the birthday wishes, by the way.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. I was kidding. I did not actually care.
I'm so bad at remembering birthdays. I'm gonna be so real.
You and me both. I remember my birthday. And I think for some reason I remember Ren's birthday.
Your birthday was like 4 days ago.
Yeah.
I don't
But
even
Again,
remember.
bad at birthdays. The only reason I remember Abby's is because hers is literally.
ah,
That is literally the only reason.
that's easy. I'm gonna be so
So,
honest, I have no idea when your birthday is.
Month.
That's great. I'm gonna forget that in about 5 minutes.
That's a good.
Same. Oh no, wait, not my own birthday. Fuck. I know what I mean. I know what I mean.
I
Oh my
understood.
God.
I understood. Everything's fine.
June invading the safe space. Yes. But like, I'm sure as we see with Miko and Raph, I don't think they can fully be themselves the way they usually do while June is there because they're too worried about like
Oh, definitely
doing
not.
something wrong. It's like the way you behave with your friends and then your group of friends walks by a cop. You're like, fuck.
Yeah, accurate.
Fuck.
Let me just stop being very chaotic for a minute.
Let me just stop acting as gay.
I don't think I have that ability.
Real. That's so real.
You just need to try harder.
You know what, Gray? Suck my dick.
All you have to do to be straighter is to believe that you can fight a bear because that's apparently a thing that all straight men think they can do.
I
Ah.
would not fight a bear. I would lose.
Well, it depends on what
Several
kind
of
of
my
straight man you're trying to be. There's like
several of my coworkers genuinely believe that they could fight a bear and win.
Your coworkers are fucking stupid.
One with his bare hands, and one just said, "Oh, all I need is a knife."
You're not getting through a bear's skin with a knife. I'm sorry.
The one who said he would fight a bear with his bare hands said, "Oh, but I wouldn't fight a kangaroo." The fuck? His
Either way, you're
priorities.
fucked. Either way,
Either way,
you're
you're fucked.
getting killed. The kangaroo will just drown you.
He thinks he can judo flip a bear, by the way.
What the? No. No. Not happening.
As they're walking towards June, because they're like, "Oh, fuck, there's an adult here. Damn it."
It's like a made up. The word I'm thinking of was made up.
I'm sorry. Yeah, they're upset because June's there.
Right.
What?
There's an adult here. And Raph just says, "Don't worry, we were wearing our seatbelts." Okay, have you been asked this before?
What?
It's
Like,
like June obviously hasn't asked you because she's like, "Yeah, I
no shit.
would like, of course you were."
Uh-huh.
Who's asking Raph if he's wearing his seatbelt? He's 12.
Maybe his siblings that don't notice him. I don't know.
The family that barely knows he's there.
I couldn't tell you. Maybe B, I guess, or
He probably
Optimus.
would.
Probably
B or Optimus
Optimus.
would. Optimus would. Optimus finds out about car crashes and is fucking horrified. He turns into Corporal Spencer.
Oh my fucking god. He's not a corporal anymore.
No?
No, but I forget what his title is now.
I don't know. I knew him as. I'm just gonna go with Officer Spencer because it's so much easier.
Yeah.
But like, the bike safety assembly every year.
Why'd they make us do that shit every year?
Here's a cantaloupe with a helmet. Here's a cantaloupe without a helmet. Drop it off the stage. That's your brain. What the fuck? It's 8 a.m. and we are in 3rd grade.
I think he enjoyed traumatizing children.
Don't we all?
It works.
Yes. Did you wear your helmet after that? Hell yeah, you
I
did.
fucking wore my helmet, that's for sure. Also,
I didn't.
nothing else. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, well, you weren't loved as a child.
I said I didn't, and Greg goes, "Yeah, but you weren't loved as a child."
Fuck. Oh my god. But also, like,
You're not
nothing.
wrong.
Those are your words, not mine.
They are my words. I did say that.
There was also nothing else happening in that tiny ass town, so he would just patrol the area looking for kids not wearing their helmets.
I think he was unwell, but
Probably.
I don't know. My mom talks to him, I guess.
But also, like, what else are you gonna do if you're a police officer in town? There's no way. There's nothing going on.
Absolutely nothing.
The
I don't
biggest thing
know.
that happened was that coin shop that burned down like 5 years ago.
That and the
Maybe
flood.
that's true, but that happens like almost every year.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, we were like 5.
Yeah,
Were you there for that?
barely. I wasn't really conscious for it. I'll be real.
I was gonna say, because you weren't across the street from me for that, because that was still Nate.
Yeah.
Who
But
fucking
there
knows?
was a different flooding incident when we lived on where like the bridge to the river was flooded.
Yeah.
So that there's just a fuck ton of
Who
flooding.
knows?
But while they're walking over to June, she innocently asks Miko how school is going, and Miko's immediately on the defensive. It's like, why? What did you hear?
Me too. That would be actually. That's a lie. I did well in school.
As the only person I can, who would be the like, why? What did you? No, that would be me. That would have been me.
Yeah,
I forgot my
that would
homework
be
all the
you.
fucking time.
You did not do well in school.
I did
To be-
well until 4th or 5th grade, and then I realized that I have to actually remember things on my own, and I did not
Yeah.
have remembering pills.
No. I also bullied you relentlessly.
That somehow went over my head as a kid. That's the funniest
Well,
part.
I know, because I remember being mad because you didn't get it.
I was so autistic that I didn't realize I was being bullied.
It's okay.
I mean,
It's okay.
I think Evan threw a tennis ball at me because I tried to play wall ball, though.
Evan, I want to punch that kid. I still regret not punching that kid.
Didn't he? Who did he headbutt in the stomach?
Huh?
Who did he headbutt in the stomach? I vaguely remember someone
I
saying that.
don't remember that at all.
Anyways, let's.
Episode.
I'm gonna try to
We're
stay on
so
track.
distracted.
Oh my god.
You take your meds today.
No.
It's all your fault. I'm the one who's sitting here spinning, so other than Gray is also spinning.
Jack and RC are gonna go test RC's new navigational system, right? Just routine maintenance, make sure it's working correctly, right?
Right.
And June tries to be like, but I brought sandwiches. June, stop.
June, nobody
Stop.
wants your fucking sandwiches.
Get your fuck ass sandwich. Get your organic tofu sandwiches out of here.
That's gross.
They're everywhere. I haven't seen a straight person in 3 weeks.
I can't help you with that.
And then when Jack's gonna go anyways, she just says, "Oh, be careful." And RC's just like, "There's nothing to be careful about." Like that would be like
I'm not gonna kill your son.
That would be like going to change your oil and someone's like, "Oh, be careful."
The fuck?
Bruh. And Jude proceeds to ask, "Do you really need Jack for that?"
RC gets so mad. And I love her for
she
it.
gets so mad. Because I would be pissed too.
RC is like, are you trying to imply that I'm gonna kill your son?
I made an analogy. It would be like if someone dropped their kid off in daycare, and then when I mentioned that we were gonna play with Mega Blocks, giant fucking
Legos, yeah.
They told me, "Oh, but what about a choking hazard?" And like, is that the safest activity?
You can't put a mega block in your mouth if you're fucking like 6. That doesn't work.
A Mega Block is not going to be a choking hazard.
No.
And testing a navigational system is not going to be a hazard either.
No.
June's
just stupid.
A little bit, honestly. And, Bulkhead's worried because there's this very deadly, very angry woman standing next to him about to kill this human. She's like, fuck.
Yeah. Bulkhead's like, this is not good. This is not good.
I don't want to be here.
He's me.
Before anything can happen, Bulkhead is being sent to investigate that magnetic fluctuation. And Miko immediately tries to go with, because of course she does.
Mm-hmm.
And is stopped immediately because no, that's not safe.
No. Can I make a note about the animation in this scene?
Yes.
I know that's usually your thing. Miko is fully in the air for that. Like, he stops her and she like grabs onto his hand and just flies for a little bit. Like, when she's kicking her legs, she's not on the ground. I thought that was funny.
She just launched herself into the air. Like, let's fucking
Pretty
go.
much.
But then June not understanding the difference between routine maintenance and an investigative mission pisses me off.
She's dumb. She's dumb and she needs to go away.
Jack's trying to be like, that's a totally different situation. And she's like, how? The fuck you mean how?
One, they're just gonna drive around and make sure Ratchet can see RC. Another, they're going into enemy territory to retrieve an artifact where there are going to be Decepticons trying to do the same thing.
And RC just decides to go with Bulkhead because she's too pissed to stay here and deal with June right now.
Yeah. As she should, honestly. Me, whenever I leave any social function.
And then when they leave, Jack is visibly annoyed, and June's like, what? Why are you annoyed? Why the fuck do you think he's annoyed?
I don't know, June. Maybe it's all your fault. That's my mother when she pisses me off. She's like, "Why are you mad?" Maybe because you took my money.
Maybe because you robbed me.
Maybe because you fucking suck. She does. You can't deny that.
I cannot. I cannot. Breakdown does find the invention. And he's about to be like, yippity fucking do. I'm gonna bring this back to Meccadam.
Soul redeemed.
Now I'm just imagining Breakdown saying yippity fucking do.
I think if he ever said that, Knockout would punch him. Straight up just hit him in the face. Knockout would be like, what the fuck?
Does a little heel click while he says it.
Breakdown can't get enough air to do a heel click.
I mean, did you see his jump, though, off of the ship that one time in the Arctic?
No, I fully forgot about that.
However, he gets jumped by Arachnid.
Yippee.
And this is one of my favorite quotes of this. It's, "For me, you shouldn't have. Gets decked. I didn't." Beautiful.
It is. Beautiful. It really is.
He has a husband at home. Don't flirt with him. That's rude.
Yeah. Very rude. Sorry, Grace injecting me with drugs.
Oh, okay.
Just some heroin, some testosterone, some AIDS.
AIDS isn't a drug.
Honestly, I'm gonna be so real. Where are you finding heroin in? Be real.
Everywhere.
Drug dealer.
I don't know. I don't do drugs.
That's Grace.
I don't know who that is.
That's Grace.
That's wonderful, Gray. Who the fuck is Grace?
That girl right there.
I don't recognize her.
At some point, Breakdown says the phrase hog tie. Where did he learn this? I need to know.
I think Breakdown is a cowboy. I think he is.
Interesting. I like this.
Because we had the whole Knockout as a cowboy samurai or something. Yes, Breakdown is a cowboy.
I mean, Wheeljack is like the cowboy space samurai.
Oh, that was Wheeljack, not Knockout.
Yeah. I'm trying to think
combined them in my head. Maybe
Breakdown
they knew
would
each
be
other.
a cowboy.
Yeah.
Because that's interesting, because also the theory of Breakdown used to be in the Wreckers would be funny. Because that just means that the Wreckers somehow are all cowboys.
As they should be.
But that means Bulkhead is a cowboy.
Bulkhead could be a cowboy. I feel like Bulkhead is a reformed cowboy.
A cowboy who settled down.
Yeah.
I mean, this episode is really pushing the Bulkhead RC thing.
I feel like it's not, though. Like, to me, it's not a viable option. RC is so clearly a lesbian.
Right.
That, I don't know, they're just friends, and Miko is being jealous for no reason. Why did you do that?
I think that Bulkhead and RC are like, you know how, have you ever had a female friend who calls one of their male friends their wife?
That's me.
No.
Okay, that's just me.
I don't have many. I don't think I have any friends who are
that's
women.
What you do.
No, I call a woman my wife.
You know, you have this one friend who you call like your housewife.
Yeah, she's a woman.
Yeah.
But she doesn't call. This is we're talking about.
Yes, a housewife and yeah.
Yeah.
But like,
she doesn't have any friends at all.
Okay, so a friend of mine referred to a gay man as her wife, right? It was their running joke. She had wives. John was one of them.
Great.
I think that's what's happening between Bulkhead and RC is
yes.
They're platonically married, but RC is a lesbian.
Yes.
Kind of. Yeah. That's the thing I'm on is I don't know if Bulkhead is gay. It's hard to tell.
Bulkhead reads his arrow to me.
That's what I'm thinking. That's the wavelength I'm on. I'm like, why would Bulkhead be with somebody when he has his buddies?
He wouldn't. Unless maybe it's Wheeljack.
My podcast now.
All right, this is my new co-host.
I watched the episode. I don't know what was happening.
Gay things.
We should do a mini episode at some point where we talk about all of their sexualities.
Yes.
'Cause we
Hang on, I have to check. What the fuck? Why am I at 19%? What the fuck?
plug your computer in.
I'm gonna have to. Hang on. We are changing locations. Audio may change.
We're out of the closet.
Yep. So, hog tie, cowboys. Yes.
Okay, that's you.
The next thing that Arachnid says is not much for depth perception. What the fuck? Leave him alone.
Listen, Arachnid she has to be ableist because she's everything
yeah.
else.
she's
Arachnid needs to die, okay?
She's even misogynistic, even though she's a woman.
Yeah.
And she also just straight up buries Breakdown alive, which, by the way, one of my worst fucking fears. And
Being
the camera
buried
work did
alive?
make me, yes.
Hey, I think what happened to me.
I think my worst fear is being pregnant.
Real. That's also one of mine. That is another one. I have a lot of fears.
I had a crazy dream the other night that I had a daughter, like an infant daughter. Oh.
I don't think that this is Breakdown's first time being buried alive, because the usual thing you would expect is like panicking, or at least like some sort of struggle. No, he just
the
digs
second
his
time
way
I
up.
was buried alive, I was like, okay, I was like pretty chill. I was like, we've already been through this.
But like, he just digs his way up and is more pissed than anything else. I would be freaking out, honestly.
I feel like he's had to have been buried alive before.
Right.
But
it reminds me of Gobber saying, I've dug my way out of shallow graves deeper than that.
I'm gonna be so honest, I don't remember that line, but that's wonderful. It's a great comparison.
I love Gobber. He's funny.
you, but an old disabled man.
Hell yeah. The only thing that doesn't apply there is old.
Yeah.
Arachnid and Breakdown continue to fight, and then we swap to RC and Bulkhead, and Bulkhead is trying to calm RC down. It's like, it's okay. She's not trying to piss you off. She's just worried. I think that like everyone's point of view makes some sort of sense in this episode. June's point of view of wanting her son to be safe makes sense. RC's annoyance with her protecting Jack for so long, but then suddenly, now that June knows it's not enough, also makes sense. Right. Miko's perspective, not her actions, just her perspective, also makes sense.
Correct.
Her actions, we will get to that, but
yeah.
Speaking of, Miko snuck along. Fork found in kitchen. Yeah, fork found in kitchen type shit.
Yeah.
And RC is about to call a bridge when she gets emotionally manipulated hard. Ignore the voice track. Ignore that.
Miko is the queen of emotional manipulation.
Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss. That's what she runs by.
That's who she is. She's also like 14, but that's okay.
I mean, what 14-year-old hasn't like done something dramatic like that?
I can't say that out loud. Yeah.
Oh, and then so RC gets emotionally manipulated. It's like, she's fine. We're just doing recon. It's fine.
Right.
Because they're still not expecting Decepticons at this point.
They should be.
They should be, but they're not. And then for some reason, even though this is recon, Miko tells Bulkhead to start blasting music.
Because they're dumb. I believe I verbally said, Bulkhead, that's a terrible idea.
It's like, it's so bad.
This is why Bulkhead doesn't go on recon missions.
Well, several reasons. One, he's not exactly built for stealth.
No, he's not.
But also Miko's influence.
Yeah.
They make a silent but deadly joke, and I'm going to be so honest. That went over my head as a kid. I had no idea what they were talking about for the longest time. It wasn't until this time watching it that I was like, oh, it's a fart joke.
Have I ever told you that you're really dumb?
Yes. Yes, you have, in fact.
Yeah. It's
and
okay.
I know that.
I love you still.
And then as they're walking away, like laughing about their fart joke, because, they have to make it for 7-year-olds somehow.
Uh-huh.
RC has a little autism moment of, but I always take point. That's my spot. Point is my spot. Very real. Very real. I've done that before.
Yeah. No, I do that all the time.
And Bulkhead's just being like, but Miko likes to see. Okay, she can see. You're tall as fuck.
Yeah. But also, if RC is in front of them, how much can Miko see?
Everything.
Okay?
RC is short. Yeah?
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just messing with the USB drive.
Oh, I was trying to figure out what you were doing. I could just see like your fingertips come into the frame.
But then she then complains about being the third wheel everywhere she goes, which like is me in every situation with my friends.
Oh, 100%.
Because most of my friends are in relationships. There is a legit time where I was going to Abby's birthday party, right?
Mm-hmm.
And John, who I mentioned earlier, and his
Fucking
boyfriend.
John.
Actually, they're engaged now, so fuck yeah.
Oh,
anyways,
yay.
His boyfriend at the time,
Engaged.
I needed a ride home because I couldn't drive myself. So they were taking me home, and they stopped at a friend of ours' work. It was like at a frozen yogurt shop. So basically, I am sitting in the back seat of a car with two grown adults who are dating. I felt like a 4-year-old, especially after being like, I am, but like they took me inside because I was like, I mean, I could wait here. They're like, no, come inside. Are you sure you don't want anything? Legit, I felt like their child. I was like, you know what? This is my life. This is the friend that I am. I am just.
You're their pet now.
I am Steve. Like
me
and you and Steve. I am Steve.
Yes. Yeah. You're their pet. Not in a kinky way.
Yes.
Unless that's how you want it to be.
Nope. Avast. Anyways, like I said earlier, Miko's reasons for not wanting to go back, understandable. Her actions make no sense to me.
No.
But that's Miko. That is just Miko. So,
yeah. She's jealous. I get it. I can rationalize it. She's not upset about them like hanging out and possibly being together. She's upset because she doesn't want RC to replace her as Bulkhead's best friend. And so then she acts out because she's fucking 14.
Because she's 14 and her space is being invaded by an adult that she is not familiar with.
No, I get it.
And also, let's be real, she's an alternative kid in the early 2000s. There are probably some illegal things that she's doing. Let's be so real.
Oh, 100%.
I've already done cocaine.
If you're telling me that Miko has not gotten drunk at least once, you're lying.
That's why I wouldn't tell you that.
As they're walking, RC decides to just take point anyways, because fuck you both. And they finally come across Breakdown and Arachnid fighting. And it's like, oh, ultimate arch nemesis showdown, right?
Naturally.
Miko immediately asking, so what's the game plan? And then just getting put down.
Bulkhead's like, you stay here, and we're gonna go beat their asses.
Right. It's, what are we gonna do? We are gonna go fight them. You are gonna stay here.
Yeah.
Because you are tiny and fragile.
Yes.
Also, Arachnid. We know this already, but Arachnid is so fucking sadistic.
Mm-hmm.
She just sees Bulkhead and is like, oh, new partner to kill. Bro.
Imagine if she saw Miko, too.
Well, imagine if Breakdown saw Miko again.
Yeah, that would not go well.
The first time he saw her, he just went, okay, I'm just going to throw an entire column at her. An entire Greek column.
Maybe Bulkhead and Arachnid should team up. That's probably how Bulkhead died. Not Bulkhead and Arachnid. Breakdown and Arachnid.
I'm not gonna say anything about that.
That's how he dies, isn't it?
I'm trying to avoid the question.
I know. I'll let you avoid the question for now.
Thank you.
I mean, you avoiding the question gives me the answer.
I know, but what else am I supposed to do?
You're supposed to lie to me.
I'm bad at lying.
I know. That's why it wouldn't work either way. It's.
I feel like really.
The problem is, I need time to come up with the lie on the spot.
I can lie on the spot depending on who I'm lying to. Like, if I'm trying to lie to someone I trust, it's a lot harder. If I'm lying to someone I don't trust, that's why I'm great at lying to my mother.
I was just about to say you lied to your mother.
But like, I have a harder time lying to you because I like you and you're nice to me.
Yay! But also, like, I feel like there's not really anything that you have to lie to me about. That's the other thing.
Exactly.
So when Arachnid's like, "Oh, you brought a new partner," Breakdown's like, "Oh, that's Bulkhead." And when she said, "Who asked you?" that legitimately made me laugh out loud. I forgot about that. Who asked you? Okay,
She's
damn.
she's such a narcissist.
She is.
She needs to be put down, burned at the stake, if you will.
I love how your responses to Starscream and Arachnid, both morally gray character, more evil than gray, but like technically gray, is just burn them.
I just yeah.
Yeah.
Burn. You just gotta burn them.
Burn.
Starscream should just set himself on fire, and Arachnid should be ritually sacrificed.
I can send you a clip of Starscream on fire. That happened another time in a different show.
Is it with the one where they have human faces? Don't send me that.
No, it's a good movie.
I'm never gonna watch that movie.
It's you get to see silly
I don't
Optimus
care.
Prime.
I don't
Silly
care.
Optimus Prime.
I don't care.
Okay.
There's fanfiction for that I'm not gonna read, but still.
Yeah. No, I'm messing with you. Bulkhead and RC embody one of my favorite tropes in a show, which is one person in a partnership. They don't have to actually be, romantically really attractive, but like one absolutely just chucks another into a fight.
That was brilliant.
Trope.
She climbed on his hand and I was like, hell yeah, he's gonna throw her.
I actually have more examples because I was like, this happens all the time. First of all, D&D. It happens at least once in every D&D campaign I have ever heard of.
Right.
Cadence and Shining Armor, because I was thinking about My Little Pony.
Wait, really? He throws her?
Yeah, with Sombra and the Crystal Heart, he literally chucks her out a window.
Oh, yes, I do remember this.
Yes. The Incredibles, where they just throw each other. That was funny. Mm-hmm. But it's my favorite thing, is one character throws another into a battle.
It's great. It's brilliant. It works every time.
It's perfect.
Exactly.
Especially right now, because, just throw a deadly weapon that happens to be alive.
Right. It's great.
My next thing, Miko would absolutely be a shipper. She would.
Listen, Miko has her own AO3. Actually, Miko would be on Wattpad.
You think she likes Dan and Phil?
Probably. Miko. Yes, back to Miko.
Yeah, Miko.
She immediately just starts taking pictures again for her scrapbook because she has no reaction to violence. MySpace. Yeah. It would be hilarious if she posted shit to her MySpace and then they'd be like, Miko, in disguise. You can't post this.
That would be funny. I bet she does.
Probably. Here's the thing. I'm banking on the fact that I love Miko. No one follows her MySpace.
Yeah, no. Absolutely not. Miko doesn't have any friends.
Except Jack. And that's iffy.
Jack doesn't have MySpace.
Yeah, he does. because they found it last episode.
Oh yeah,
behind
I
this
forgot.
bomb.
Why the hell does Jack have MySpace?
Maybe they actually have MySpace in the show.
Yeah.
No, I said that was a joke.
No, legitimately, they have a MySpace. It's funny.
Okay. Miko's taking pictures of them fighting.
Yes. The difference between these two fights is like what it's like watching wrestling with heavyweights versus lightweights. The
Yes.
lightweights are fast and they're terrifying and they're being they fight dirty, okay? There's blood involved.
Yes.
The heavyweights grab onto each other and then just move around.
Yeah.
And then like one of them throws one move and then that's usually the end of it. Or they continue to wrestle for like 5 minutes.
I was like, how do you know so much about wrestling?
Because they did it. Wrestling to rugby. Now it's just wrestling with running.
You're so gay.
I know.
Wrestling is a path to an eating disorder, but for men.
Yes, it is. Because I watched it happen.
I remember walking the hallway and there's a guy in wrestling behind me. He said like, "Oh yeah, I'm only drinking water for the next 2 days."
Yep. They start wearing trash bags. Anyways, Breakdown gets the gauntlet and Arachnid starts running away. And she starts tunneling, and RC literally shoots down the hole. I don't know how she didn't hit Arachnid. It's not that big of a hole, and she's tunneling.
Maybe she just hit the side of it, like Arachnid went down and RC shot, but Arachnid was too far down. That's not a good description. I have not had lunch.
Real. It's almost time for lunch here, but we will get to that. So Breakdown has turned on the gauntlet. Things are getting fucky, right? And Breakdown uses it to suspend RC and Bulkhead, chucks them into rocks, and just drives away. And Miko runs over, which is a stupid fucking idea, but okay.
Yeah. Miko's dumb. It's all on brand for her.
And her phone ended up magnetized to Bulkhead, and she goes over and tries to like pull it off, and it's like, what the fuck? Give me my phone back.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember this.
Good job, right?
This is like the first time I've been like, wait, I know what's happening.
Bulkhead's like, wait, where did RC go? And Miko, being a jealous 14-year-old girl, just goes, why don't you just marry her?
Miko, get some help.
Get some help. As it turns out, RC and Bulkhead have been magnetized together back to back. Miko saying, let's just say she's got your back.
Yeah. How'd they do the animation for this?
Hilarious.
Like,
I don't know. Because
apparently we're going to start animating in one of my classes.
Nice.
I think I'm going to struggle.
Is it 2D or 3D?
I can't draw, bro, so it's going to be shit.
What?
You said in Photoshop?
Yeah.
Okay, that's not that bad. You could be dealing with 3D, like I am.
No.
No, it's like no 3D design.
You're also going to school for animation, though.
I'm aware, but 3D is hard.
Well, maybe get good.
I'm trying. That's what class is for. Anyway, this is the one thing that bugs me. Is Breakdown absolutely could have gotten away with the gauntlet if he had just called for a bridge sooner. He said he's just driving.
I don't know what the hell he was thinking. Because he would have been fine.
He would have been fine. And then he gets trapped by one of Arachnid's webs, and now she has the fucking gauntlet.
Which is not good. She cannot have that.
No. Back with RC and Bulkhead, they're telling Ratchet what's happening. Meanwhile, Miko is holding onto RC's foot, her peed, they call it, and is pulling as if that's going to separate them.
I think Miko's really fucking stupid. I think she was dropped on her head as a child, and something is wrong.
I think, well, all 14-year-olds are stupid.
That's true.
Yeah. I think the only 14-year-old that would not be stupid would be Raph in 2 years.
Yeah. But
Wait,
I
actually,
think
Miko is 16. I forgot about that. Miko's
Miko
actually
is 16. I was joking by calling her
Even
14.
even worse.
even
Yeah.
worse.
No, I was worse at
Um,
14 than I was at 16.
But the funny thing about Miko pulling on RC's foot is that RC would have had to put her foot out for Miko and let her just yank on her foot.
RC is such a mom friend.
She
RC was like,
is.
yes, this is how we're gonna keep Miko calm and contained, is just by letting her yank on my foot. That's
That's not that far off of how you distract toddler. I'm gonna take off my glasses. This hurts. Ugh.
Can you see?
Yes.
Can you read your notes?
Yes. It's just slightly.
Bro,
I just have to
imagine
lean in a little
your
closer.
eyes just not naturally working.
I have glasses too.
Oh,
I just
don't wear
read.
them.
I read a little too
I can't
much
see.
in the dark.
I can see pretty well. I can't drive at night without my glasses.
What if it's raining?
I also put my glasses on if it's raining.
Well, I don't think anybody can see when they're driving at night and it's raining.
I know, I'm blind.
I'm gonna read other quotes because this is funny. Ratchet says, "It may simply be a residual magnetic charge providing your current attraction." And Miko immediately says, "They're not attracted to each other," which is
Miko,
every anti-shipper on Tumblr.
yes. Yes.
I
Straight.
what is
They're
okay.
straight.
I don't know if this is just I don't know if this is just a problem that I have, but I swear every time I'm on like Pinterest or Tumblr, and for some fucking reason I look at the comments of like a ship fan art,
Mhm.
there are at least 3 fucking comments of I don't ship this, but this is cute. Why the fuck did you need to say that you don't ship? What was the point?
Just don't look at the comments.
There was
That's gonna
no
bring you
point.
so much peace.
I know. I've started doing that now because it's just not
Bro,
worth it.
people just love talking.
Yeah, that's accurate.
I also just
Why are you looking at me?
I don't understand the idea of like
Oh no.
vehemently opposing a ship. Like you cannot like something without telling people that they're sucky for liking it.
I listen. Ow, I agree with you. I'm being abused right now. I don't get that either. I made the
Like,
mistake of saying that verbally online once, and I have never done it again.
the only time I understand hating something is if it's like gross, like
Bad,
incest
yeah.
or illegal.
Uh-huh.
Like that's fair. When it's just I don't think they like each other. Okay, move on with your life.
Just block it and go away.
I hate the ships in Breakfast Club.
The Breakfast Club is not a good movie.
I like that
I have
movie,
never
but I
seen
hate like
this.
I hate that the couples that end don't make any sense, and I hate them.
It's just
They de-emoed the girl. I was like, she was so much hotter before.
it's the Breakfast Club is just boring as fuck.
And then they put together like this guy is like verbally abusing this girl the entire movie, and then they end up dating. I'm like, what the fuck?
Because they're in high school and they don't know any better.
That's true. I know very few people who dated in high school and don't regret it.
I don't regret the one person that I dated in high school.
Well, it's because you have standards.
That's funny because the people who know him say the opposite.
You have some standards. I didn't say they were great.
That's true. You did not say they were good.
There are some.
I have standards now.
Right.
To be fair, I had standards then too. I just also had 0 relationship experience.
Okay, so back to episode.
Yeah.
They need to get this gauntlet back sooner rather than later because this is the problem. Is
Yeah.
you have a magnetic based weapon against creatures made of metal. This is a major problem. Jack and Raph understand why this is such a problem, and June, for some fucking reason, I don't know why June is so dumb in this episode. June is so dumb in this episode. I don't know why, but like, she's like, wait, I don't get it. What's the problem? Ratchet has to explain it to her like they're 5. Like,
Cool. Because June is just dumb. I don't know why she doesn't get anything, but she should get it because the fucking
She
12-year-old
should.
gets it.
Ratchet calling June Madam was kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
That's hilarious.
they treat each other with more respect than they really need to, like the doctor and the madam.
I think it's because they recognize each other's intelligence, but Ratchet is also dumb as fuck. So he's like,
But
how
so
do I
is
address this
June.
adult human? Because he's
They're
only
both
ever
so
interacted
smart.
with children.
Right.
And
They're
Fowler,
both
but Fowler's a child.
Fowler is a child. They're both so smart, but they're both also very dumb in times.
Yes.
June more so, but
Mhm.
back with RC and Bulkhead. RC is being a very responsible and reasonable person by sending Miko home because guess what? It's not safe anymore.
Mhm.
Crazy. And Miko's like, oh, you're just like June. And it's like, no, she's not. No, she's
No,
not.
she's really not. Didn't
She is
Yeah,
trying to keep you from getting killed, Miko.
exactly.
They don't want you dead. It's simple. And June hears all of this because they're like on speaker. And June is like, that's not a bad thing, is it? And Jack's just like, I'm gonna go over here.
That was so funny. Jack left, and we immediately see Raph sitting there. Like, what is Raph gonna do about it?
Don't put this on the 12-year-old.
Exactly.
I want to quick talk about a interesting topic I found out about. How
hmm
fandoms treat morally gray characters differently if they're male versus female.
Correct.
Because the fandom loves Starscream.
Yes.
He's stupid and they love him and they hate it, blah blah blah. He's, adorable little guy. They're not quite, I'm using morally gray, but they're more like pushing towards evil, but it's
Right.
same difference. And everyone fucking hates Arachnid. Even though they've done the same things. They
Yes.
both killed one of RC's partners for
Yes.
no reason.
Correct.
So why does everyone hate Arachnid?
Because she's a woman and people
Because
don't
she's a
like
woman.
women. I mean,
And
I'm
listen,
gay, so I also don't like
right,
women, but
right. Different problem.
yeah.
Not problem. Different situation. But
Some might consider it a problem.
like either we hate both of them or we love both of them. Pick a side.
I choose to hate both of them.
That's where I'm at. She Arachnid also then calls the Decepticons a boys' club,
Yeah.
which is this is dumb because there are a multitude of female Decepticons in this continuity. Maybe
Mhm.
not in the show, but in like this continuity of Transformers, there are more female Decepticons than there are female Autobots.
Interesting.
And yet she calls it a boys' club?
I mean, I can see where she's coming from.
One of my favorite parts about this is Bulkhead is trying to make the best of this situation that they're magnetized together. Like
Mhm.
trying to point out all of the good things. Meanwhile, RC is just hanging there having an existential crisis like, I'm not like June, am I?
RC, she's just unwell.
Like the other girls.
And her just being like, I'm just protective. She's overprotective. And Bulkhead's not wanting to fight because they're, attached. She's like, yup, totally different.
I mean, he's not wrong. But also, RC is a little. Oh, I broke it.
Again.
Yeah. RC is a little bit overprotective, if you ask me.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, it's warranted.
So they're at the weird abandoned gas station, right?
hmm
My question is, how is that broken door opening and closing on its own? Because yes, doors open and close on their own sometimes, but it's broken. How the fuck is that?
I couldn't tell
AI.
ya. I Sure.
AI doors. Fuck.
Yeah.
I think they're
It's
really
taking over.
Fuck.
Okay. You're gonna be out of a job.
Damn.
AI doors.
Yeah, the door people, the people who work, the people who just open doors for people, those jobs.
Doorman?
Yeah, they're out of job now.
Sure.
They've been out of a job with automatic doors.
Yeah. It's not a new thing.
Also, people open their own doors. No.
Unless you're rich.
Not if you're rich.
Unless you're rich.
If you're rich, you can't do anything for yourself. So you gotta pay to walk. You gotta pay to move. You have to have someone carry you.
Rich people should have a breathing tax. That's where I'm at.
What's the threshold for rich?
Billionaires should have a breathing tax.
There you go. That I
where-
appreciate.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
You all remember the richest man in the world?
No.
Yeah, because you weren't alive.
Do you feel better about yourself now?
No. Cloudy day. It's supposed to rain today. Oh, I bet you've never seen that before.
Actually, there's a lot of rain. It's monsoon season.
Yay.
They have monsoons in Arizona.
Yeah. It's like
I
the
didn't know.
one
I
time
didn't
of
even know
year
we
we
had that.
get rain.
West.
Don't drown.
I will do my best not to. It's more of a problem of dust storms. Those are fun.
Yeah.
Don't suffocate.
That.
Oh, I'm not going outside.
That's true.
The only times I go outside are for school, work, and rugby. That is it.
Oh, of
Or
course
if
you played rugby.
Or if Abby drags me outside. I know I look like a stereotype for rugby. I know I do.
You are. But that's okay. We still love
I have
you.
a mullet. Oh. While they're at the gas station, for some reason, Bulkhead looks under the cover as if that's where they're gonna be hiding.
Why did he do that? I'm like, Bulkhead, they're the same size as you. They're not gonna fit inside the gas station.
Especially not Breakdown, because I don't know who's taller, actually. I'm gonna check real quick.
Nice. I think he was taller than that.
Hang on. I'm gonna see quick who's taller. A Bulkhead is taller. Okay. They come across a tied up Breakdown, an arachnid being, narcissistic and evil as usual.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna read this interaction. It's like, I assume RC isn't far behind. You might say that. Blast your hands in the air and turn around. Whatever you say. Turns around immediately. RC's just like, surprise, bitch.
Why is RC such a bad shot, too?
They're all bad shots. Everyone in this show is a bad shot because no one's allowed to die because plot armor, except when they do die.
Except Cliff Jumper.
Isn't it a kid's show?
Yeah.
People can't die in kid shows.
Oh,
Cliff Jumper died in the first episode.
It's really funny in like Ninjago when they like will fall like by like 5 million feet and they'll live.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, they were caught. I'm like, that doesn't matter. They're like, they still hit a surface from really high in the air.
Like Cole, fuck it,
Yeah.
that was funny.
Well, maybe he has super strength, so maybe he's got like stone bones or something. But
Stone bones.
I don't think that's how that works.
Stone bones.
But no, that was something they would always do in the first and second season. They would be like falling, and then they'd be like, "Oh, they're saved last minute by a car." I'm like, dude, they still fell from the air, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that's not how it works.
They can't make them.
No, it's not allowed.
I broke the other one.
The gauntlet goes off, Breakdown gets released, and then it gets turned off again. So now everyone's free to fight, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's Bulkhead and RC are still magnetized at this point.
Right.
And we now have a great demonstration of why it's a terrible idea to fight back to back.
Oh,
because
yeah.
you see this a lot in like shows and movies where they're cornered or they're fighting multiple opponents and they fight back to back. But again, as we see with Bulkhead and RC, this doesn't work very well.
No, it does not. I mean, they're literally connected. Like
that too. That doesn't help.
Like
and funnily enough, That channel I told you about the swords.
Oh yeah.
They also did a little episode about this and how instead of fighting back to back like this, they recommend that you fight butt to butt.
What?
I am serious. They said instead of standing upright with your backs touching, where like if you have a sword, you can't throw it behind you because then you're gonna kill them.
Right, you're gonna impale your partner.
You just lean forward and fight butt to butt.
Like,
And this is
the
more
other
effective.
way.
No.
Yes, Greg. Exactly like that. You killed my friend.
I know, you're so funny, bro.
Death. Anyways,
You gotta include that line.
I'm probably going to. Let's be real.
I'll send you the episode when it comes back.
I won't watch it.
I'm gonna be so honest with you. I haven't watched a single episode.
Oh, here's the thing. When I go through editing, I just write down the timestamps of things I want to use as clips, and then I just go through and do those. Because if I have to listen to the whole thing, it's awful.
Yeah.
I don't like listening to my voice for that long.
I don't like listening to my voice at all.
I don't really mind.
Wow, you're so special.
Yeah, I know.
Arachid then proceeds to break down muscles, which is what my mother calls me sometimes.
What the hell? What is your mom on?
Mm-hmm.
You got the same build as me.
I mean,
although you play rugby.
That's the thing is at the small school that I went to, we had to set up for assembly every day, and we had to put away our chairs.
Right.
And they're like the metal and fabric chairs that like you see in like churches.
Right. Because your school was in a fucking church.
Because my school's in a fucking church.
Did you go to Catholic school?
No.
No, the school rents the space from the church.
I went to Catholic school.
And when we would put the chairs away, not everyone would put theirs away. So I'd end up putting away like 5 or 6 at a time because I could. And my economics teacher, at the time was my history teacher, but I went to class that day. And he calls me out. He said, "I saw you carrying like 6 or 7 chairs." I was like, "Yeah, because I can carry 6 or 7 chairs." He's like, "It's not about whether you can. I know you can. It's about chivalry." And he addresses all the boys. It's like, if you ever see a girl carrying that many chairs, you do something about it. It's like, I know, he literally is like, "I know you can. It's about principle."
What kind of sexist bullshit is that? If you want to carry that many chairs, you carry that many chairs. Fuck him up.
He's like one of my favorite teachers. Leave me alone.
Okay, then don't fuck him up.
He was saying it out of like, no, I know you can, and it's great, but like,
you shouldn't have to.
He's on the chivalry juice.
Got it.
Oh, while they're fighting, at some point, Breakdown says 2 bots, 1 stone. Which,
Yeah.
like, 2 things. 1, I didn't realize that that's what he was saying before. 2, who's teaching the Decepticons about idioms?
Probably Knockout. Probably Knockout.
I was thinking Soundwave, because he's connected to the internet.
Yeah, but would Soundwave care to teach them anything? Knockout would go hang out with humans and hear shit and come back and be like, "Guys, look at this thing I learned."
Yes, but also, I think Soundwave. Here's the thing: Soundwave does actually like some Decepticons. It just so happens that Starscream is not one of them. Which is who we see him interact with the most.
Okay, so maybe it is Soundwave.
Which would be hilarious. Just everyone teaches. Everyone except Soundwave. No, not everyone except Starscream is learning idioms from Soundwave.
Yes. And they just start speaking, and Starscream's like, "What the fuck is going on?"
What the fuck? That's me speaking here because I use idioms and no one else here does.
What?
They don't
How do
use
they not
idioms.
use idioms? Are
Don't
you going to
worry.
school with a bunch of robots?
I think, because like I once at school, high school at least, said the whole kit and caboodle.
Right.
No one had any idea what I fucking meant.
To be honest, I have no idea what that literally means, but I know like the vibe of
Generally.
it.
Yeah.
Like I know how to use it in a sentence successfully.
Right. And I tried to explain it by using other idioms that didn't help. The whole
Nice.
everything but the kitchen sink, the whole shebang, things like that.
Yeah. Burn your classmates. Set them on fire.
No, not guy who wears Kool-Aid Man pajama pants up to his ribs on purpose, and then just
Why are
wears
you
that to
hanging
tech.
out with a bunch of cis guys?
Because they're in tech, and I don't have a choice.
Oh, that's true. I guess in Arizona your options are limited. I don't know. I don't hang out with cis men. To be fair, I don't hang out with cis people in general.
That's fair. I hang out with actually more cis people, honestly. Why
Except
are
for
there
my
more
therapist.
why are there more trans people where you are?
I'm going to art school.
Yeah, there's like so
I am
many
also going to art school. Bulkhead needs to get better reflexes because RC is like, duck, and he's just like, huh?
Huh?
Like, what?
Bulkhead.
And they get absolutely knocked over.
Bulkhead is the token himbo. Every friend group needs a himbo.
Yeah.
Are you the himbo of your friend group?
Probably. I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't
I
know who
think
the himbo
honestly,
of my friends would be.
here's the thing. Between you, me, and Abby, it's a himbo of I love her, but she's a bit of a bimbo, and then just I don't know where you're at.
I'm just a gremlin, I think. I'm just a trash being.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm a figment of your imagination. I'm not real.
Fair enough. RC is now pinned under Bulkhead, and they're both about to get killed.
Yeah.
Except finally,
God, I hate
Bulkhead
the
gets his
victory.
crap together and catches the hammer, and I don't remember, like chucks him or something.
Yeah, I think he chucks him.
And now they're finally separated. Great. RC versus Breakdown is like everything I want out of a fight. I need to see more of that.
Yeah, I when RC was punching him, I was like, RC, this is not gonna go well for you. You don't have the mass to do enough damage. Like you've got speed and agility on him 100%, but there's no mass behind your punches.
And as per usual, RC gets dragged back to Arachnid because Toxic Yuri.
Yay, Toxic Yuri, my favorite.
Hooray! They're exes. They are.
They are.
They really are.
You wouldn't get that
Meanwhile,
reference.
while they're fighting,
Uh-huh.
Bulkhead and Breakdown are punching each other like that boxing board game. Just they just keep standing there and throwing punches.
They're the respective himbos of their groups.
They are. They really are. Just standing there throwing. And Bulkhead finally remembers, oh yeah, I have a blaster. And fucking shoots him.
Bulkhead's stupid.
He is. Also, for some reason, his blaster had a light trail when he, like, pulled it up. I was so confused about that.
I did not notice it. I'm going to be so honest with you.
That's fair.
The only animation note I noticed was Miko not being on the floor.
That's fair. That's fair. RC reminds Arachnid, it's not the number of hands, it's how you use them.
That sounds like an innuendo.
It kind of is. I mean, they say it in a way that doesn't sound as much like an innuendo, but like it's.
Well, yeah, the show's for 7-year-olds.
And someone gets skewered the first episode.
Dan Schneider.
I don't know who that is.
Oh my god.
Who the fuck is Dan Schneider?
He's the one that made like iCarly, Victorious.
Oh, that guy. I do know who that guy is.
Oh, yeah, the show that I wasn't allowed to watch.
And
yeah,
like really creepy.
Oh, she couldn't watch anything as a child. Was not
I
allowed.
couldn't watch SpongeBob.
That's like the opposite.
I also was not technically allowed to watch SpongeBob, and I didn't because I thought it was dumb.
2 older sisters, and they were like, Disney and Nickelodeon are cool, so we're watching that all the time.
My parents just didn't care what I did.
I watched PBS Kids, and then
I was the youngest child, so I got that for like 2 years. And they were like, no, time for the teenager shows.
Yeah, that's how it was for me. Oh, she's the oldest.
I was
loser. What?
Well, I was the guinea pig.
Yes.
The first pancake, if you will. They all come out wonky. So RC gets the gauntlet and just shoots Arachnid away. Get the fuck out.
Yeah.
And she says, opposites do not attract. And I wrote under that.
So
that's not going to stop the shippers. I promise you.
No. I've not looked at that ship on Tumblr. I don't want to.
Don't
but
do
I'm
it.
sure it's there.
Don't do it.
Do you speak from experience?
I haven't looked at it. I know what's there. I haven't even looked at it, and I know what's there. Because I know what this fandom is like.
That's true. I have not engaged with the fandom. I don't want to.
You just have to do it carefully.
I just don't feel the need to.
Or I can just send you screenshots of things so you know they're safe.
Or that. That's fine.
Okay, so they're fighting. Goodness. We're so bad at staying on track. Now everyone is repelling each other. They can't touch metal.
Oh, this was the original.
Right.
And for some reason, so Breakdown shoots a missile at Bulkhead, and he has his hands out as if he's gonna catch the missile.
Bulkhead is dumb. I think he was preparing to just take the missile's impact, to be so honest with you.
Yeah. I mean, he was a part of the Wreckers, and the big
he's
thing
a
about
tank.
that is like the thing of the Wreckers, it's like we take the missions that no one else wants, and we might die. We probably will. So
his will to live relies solely on whether or not Miko is in the room.
Yes, exactly. And now the gauntlet gets snatched again by Arachnid, who just starts flying away. And Bulkhead just decides, okay, the best way to deal with this is just jump up and hold on to the helicopter.
He's so dumb.
To be fair, it does
he's
work.
Successful. It does work.
Because he chucks her at Breakdown.
Mm-hmm.
And they just decide to leave them and go home. Because they don't want to deal with more of the gauntlet nonsense.
Right.
And when they get back, they finish like each other's sentence. And Miko's like, ew, gross.
They're not allowed to be in love.
Also, Miko just taking pictures of all of Bulkhead's battle scars, apparently. Because he's just like, look, I got another one.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine that was a human. That'd be really weird.
Right? I was gonna say, who doesn't love taking pictures of their scars? And I was like, that's maybe not a good thing to say.
June and RC's chat here is one of my favorite things. Because June explains of like, I worry because we've been close, especially since his dad left, which I'm still pretty sure that his dad is evil Silas. I'm still on that one.
I think you're right. I think he is.
But
No, there's a guy in this named Silas, and he's evil.
Oh.
So we call him Evil Silas.
To distinguish. But ever since his dad left, we've been closer, and I worry a lot. And she's like, I knew that at some point this would change, but she says, you weren't exactly the type of girl I thought he'd ditch me for.
I can't control that.
Which is really funny.
No, I thought that was weird. I thought that was weird as fuck.
They're not actually saying that they're dating.
I know.
A continuous
but the insinuation is weird.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't like it.
That's fair. And she literally says, I have a lot of issues when I can't control things, which is so real.
Same.
That's so relatable. But everyone reaches an understanding, and everyone has a little bit of blame. It's great. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Huzzah! And now back on the Nemesis, Megatron is about to murder Breakdown. And he's like, no, I didn't show up empty-handed, I promise. And he just turns around, and there's Arachnid.
Yay.
Who does not want to be here.
No, she does not.
But she has no choice.
She has to pretend.
She's like, it's good to be back. And under that I wrote, yeah, so you can betray everybody, probably.
Right. What do you mean probably? You know what happens. That's definitely gonna happen.
Because I'm trying to remember, like, how specifically she betrayed. Because it's not huge betrayals every time.
Right.
It's like minor things. It's minor things. But that's where the episode ends. Are there any, like, final questions, comments, concerns, theories?
No, I thought it was fun. I also thought that watching everybody get thrown around was a good thing. Final thoughts. What do I usually say at this point? Something about Knockout's tits, but he wasn't in this episode. I think it would be really funny if Breakdown and Bulkhead fucked.
That'd be hilarious.
I mean, they're also exes, I think.
Yeah. That's my closing remark.
Whether that's ex-lovers or ex-friends remains to be seen.
We don't know yet. We'll find out.
We'll find out. I don't think I have much of anything. The next episode is a little bit more upsetting, traumatizing.
When are they gonna give these guys a break?
Did they kill someone?
They don't kill someone, but we've faced some real problems. And then the episode after that is even worse, actually.
Oh, yay. I'm excited to be devastated.
It involves Starscream and Arachnid.
Oh, yay. Right.
But I think that's where we'll leave it.
Nice.
Thank you for listening. We are on Spotify, we're on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. Go look at the things. I still have not made more memes. Make sure you get a listen. I'm gonna have to tell you about more of the comments that we've gotten because some of them are incredible. A recent one said, "Is Nicki Minaj just Megatron's hollow form?"
What? I don't know what that means, but yay.
A hollow form is basically just a Transformer's, like, holographic human form.
Oh,
they can look like a person. So is Nicki Minaj just Megatron? You
Probably.
tell me. That's all. Thank you for listening. Have a good day. Bye.
Bye.